What is up? What is up? What is up? Crypto coming back at you guys with another video, guys. All right, man. Today, you guys can already see it. Look at that chart. See those candlesticks, man? We are having a major sell-off, guys. Are we having a sell-off? Why are we having a sell-off? Is Bitcoin going to go back up? I'm seeing hella videos right now going around of people talking about, oh, the bull market is over. The bull market is over. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, the bull market is not over. And if you are selling your cryptocurrency, you are making a huge mistake that you will regret forever. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the charts. All right, guys, let's have a look. If you take a close look here on these charts, right? We're on the Bitcoin versus USD chart, all right? The monthly time frame, as a matter of fact. Guys, you can see Bitcoin is at $80,622. We have had a major drop from the $109,000 level. All right. Bitcoin is going down. Now, the question is, will we bounce? When will we bounce? Let's go ahead and have a look at that. All right. First off, you guys can see these Bollinger Bands here, right? All right. So it's like we're going to come down to the middle of this SMA. So we'll probably come down to the $62,000 level. It is possible to come down to the $18 level. I mean, $18,000 level. It's very possible. But is it likely? No. It's not likely at all. Why would we go all the way back down to 18,000? Now, if we do go down to 18,000, you better be buying up because Bitcoin does what Bitcoin wants to do. All right. It is backed by mathematics, consensus, and engineering. All right. So if Bitcoin wants to go down to 18,000, it'll go down to 18,000. But I'm more likely to believe it's going to go down to 62,000 and bounce. All right. If we go down to, let's say 62,000, right? That would be from where we are. That would be a 22 percent decrease. All right, that would be a 22% correction. That is very normal for Bitcoin. All right, people who haven't been here for a while, they're gonna be freaking out about that. All right, I'm not saying we're going down to the $62,000 level, but we can. All right, anything is possible. All right. Also, if we look at the Bollinger Bands, guys, we got support all in this level here. We got a lot of volume right here. All right, so somewhere around the $62,000 level is possible. Okay. All right. Now we got the Fibonacci retracement. We take it to the top of the trend line. We bring it down to the bottom of the trend line. Right. Let's see. Sorry, my computer's in the way. There we go. Guys, yeah, we could come down to instead of see now we're seeing a little hope. All right. So instead of coming down all the way to the $62,000 level, it's more likely that we're going to come down to the $69,000 level, $68,000 level. All right, we could see $70,000 to $69,000, maybe a little bit lower. All right, that's very possible. All right, but I'm more inclined to say we'll bounce at the $69,000 level. All right. So we still got that 20% correction, guys, that's happening right now. Well, yeah, we could still have around a 20% correction, something like that. Yeah, 15 to 20% correction. And if that happens, guys, I'm buying as usual, dollar cost averaging. What is dollar cost averaging for those who do not know? That's when you buy in at a consistent rate, a certain amount of money at a consistent rate into an asset. And over time, that asset is supposed to be in profit. All right, usually it is. And because we're dealing with Bitcoin, it's the only asset that has a proven track record of being in profit when you dollar cost average, when you always buy when it's in the red. All right. So, there's nothing really to worry about with that. All right. Now, guys, why is let's look over here. Why is Bitcoin dropping right now? All right, well, big shout out to Altcoin Daily. All right, guys, I'm gonna use them for a to cite my sources today, some of my sources. All right. Altcoin Daily. I've been using them. I've been not using them, but like watching their information for a very long time. All right. And so a lot of my information comes from Altcoin Daily. A lot of my information comes from articles. A lot of my information comes from different video sources around the internet, guys. And so I definitely recommend you guys to go and like and follow. Oh, this is my other YouTube page, so I can subscribe to you guys on this page as well. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I have a couple different YouTube pages. All right. This is my Crypto Commit YouTube page. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to me as well. All right. Anyway, why is Bitcoin dropping, guys? Well, right now, what people should be taking into account is that Donald Trump has put tariffs, right? Donald Trump has put tariffs on Canada and Mexico. You see it right here. The Trump tariffs include a 25% levy on imports from Canada, Mexico, and 10% tariff on Chinese goods. Trump justified the tariffs on grounds such as national security. Some of the issues include illegal immigration, drug trafficking, and economic dependence on foreign supply chains. Guys, look at this. We have big deficits, as you know, with all three of them. And in one case, they're sending massive amounts of fentanyl, killing hundreds of thousands of people a year with that fentanyl. And in other two cases, they're making it possible for the poison to get in. This is from U.S. President Donald Trump remarks on tariffs on Mexico, China, and Canada. All right, guys. And they're saying they have that video on YouTube. Guys, these tariffs, guys, that he is um, putting on these places on Canada and Mexico, China, et cetera, wherever else, guys, it's hitting the markets. It's affecting the markets. All right. Not to mention, it's causing a tariff war because these countries are not just these governments and corporations. They're not just sitting down and taking this tax. They're hitting the U.S. back with tariffs as well. So check this out.
The greatest explanations in under 2 minutes on what exactly happening is with tariffs and the trade war. If you already understand this, feel free to skip ahead about 2 minutes, but such a great explainer video.
But here's where things get interesting, because instead of just doing what Trump wants, Canada has clapped back with a 25% tariff of their own, and Mexico said they're doing the same but haven't announced the percentage yet. China reacted a little differently by preparing to file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization. So why is Trump not backing down? Just listen to this. In 2023, Canada sent 76% of all of their exports to the United States. That accounts for roughly 19% of their entire GDP. In 2024, Mexico sent 78% of all of their exports to the United States. That makes up 37% of their entire GDP. But for America, their exports to both countries combined only make up roughly 2.7% of their entire GDP. So simply put, even if they do retaliate, getting into a tariff war with the United States would hit Canada and Mexico much harder. Trump knows this, and he's using it.
So I loved this explanation. Be sure to give the video a like, get it out there. Essentially that.
Guys, if you guys want to see more of that information, check out Altcoin Daily. Do not be fooled. Bitcoin crash is a trick. And guys, that's basically what I'm letting you know right now, guys. When it's in the red, you should be buying. You should not be freaking out, all right? There's always going to be external factors that affect the market. When we see corrections, 20% corrections, 15% corrections, whatever corrections you're seeing, those are your opportunities to be getting absorbed into the market. All right, it's your opportunity to absorb the market. You need to be buying in. All right, you need to be converting your fiat, your dying fiat, into the new currency. Why am I saying the new currency? Well, guys, let's get into the reason why Bitcoin is going to be bouncing. Why I say it's going to bounce around the $69,000 levels, $72,000 levels, something around those areas, right? I think that it's going to bounce, guys. Basically because just the other day, I think this was yesterday or so, guys, we had a Bitcoin summit happen at the White House, right? During this summit, guys, Trump signed an executive order that established the U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and stockpile. All right, guys, the stockpile is going to consist of multiple different altcoins, whereas the reserve will be in Bitcoin. All right, why? Because Bitcoin has apparently a special place, right? A special place in the government now. All right. honestly, it has a special place all over the world globally. All right, but check this out, guys. You type in on Google or DuckDuckGo, it'll tell you. President Trump has hosted the first ever White House Digital Asset Summit, focusing on cryptocurrency and establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This summit aims to position the U.S. as a leader in the cryptocurrency space and improve the management of digital assets held by the government. Guys, this is huge. This is huge. It says this summit aims to position the U.S. as a leader in the cryptocurrency space, and improve the management of digital assets held by the government. Guys, this is your confirmation now that the U.S. government has Bitcoin. All right. Doesn't matter if they're seizing it, doesn't matter if they're buying it, they have it. And let me tell you, I promise you they have about 200,000 Bitcoins, if not 200 million Bitcoins. All right. I mean, like not 200 million, because there's only 21 million. I mean, 200,000 Bitcoins. All right. Um, it's the government, guys. All right. So they just had the first ever White House Digital Asset Summit, guys, at the White House. At the White House, guys. This is huge. All right. Let's take a little further look. Check this out. Again, guys, Altcoin Daily, shout out to them. I don't know why I keep saying I'm not subscribed. I'm subscribed to them. You guys, yeah.
Promises made, promises kept. Donald Trump signs executive order establishing U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve.
And today we're signing, this is very historic, an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. This is a promise that you made throughout the campaign, and today we're keeping that promise. The reserve will be capitalized with Bitcoin that the federal government already owns, so it won't cost taxpayers a dime. This is like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. And premature sales of Bitcoin over the past years cost American taxpayers over $17 billion in lost value because we didn't have a long-term strategy.
Right.
Now we do.
We have a long-term strategy.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
And the whole community.
Very good. And they made the promise, right?
Absolutely.
So the broad strokes on exactly what was signed and what this means to crypto investors, and crypto czar David Sachs has confirmed that this.
But yeah, guys, you see that? Donald Trump. There you have it. He said, I made the promise. He signed the executive orders right there. He approved the United States Strategic Crypto Reserve, Bitcoin Reserve, and stockpile, right? Let's take a deeper look.
Listen to what Donald Trump said about Bitcoin and the strategic Bitcoin reserve, and then I'll tell you what this means if you hold Bitcoin.
Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world.
One of the largest holders in the world.
200,000 Bitcoin obtained.
200,000 Bitcoin. What did I tell you?
Various other forms of law, including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. Not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little.
Never sell your Bitcoin.
That's right.
Hold on for dear life, Brian.
Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way.
So
That's right.
essentially,
That's right, guys. That's right. So there you have it, people. This is why I'm telling you, you see these candlesticks over here on the chart, these red candlesticks? This is a temporary correction, guys. If you're freaking out, then you're a noob. You're a noob, guys. This is a temporary correction. A 40% correction, 50% correction is something normal that we see when it comes to the Bitcoin price movement and price volatility. 20% correction, 15% correction, 40%, 50%. That's nothing out of the ordinary. That's the time that you want to be accumulating, guys. This is why I'm saying $69,000 Bitcoin. It says it right here in the Fibonacci retracement tool. $69,000 Bitcoin. It could come down to the 65 potentially, but I'm saying 69 to 70, guys. We got a lot of support around that area. Remember, we had the VPVR, right, showing a lot of volume and support. All right. Now, guys, here is the big thing that I wanted to show you. All right. Here's the big thing. Look at this. First here, as crypto, just a quick reminder, as crypto summit nears, White House maintains special status for Bitcoin. A special status for Bitcoin. Do you know what this means, guys? Now, if you look correctly, guys, you see that we have the Fibonacci retracement tool here. All right. Bitcoin is going through a small correction. It's going to hit some support and it's going to start bouncing. We just had the crypto summit, guys. All right. Once all these tariffs and all this wild stuff calmed down, right? Once we start seeing the effects of inflation even more, because remember, we're $63 trillion in debt, if not more, right? Guys, what we're going to see happen this year, I truly believe we are going to see a $400,000 Bitcoin. If you look over here at the top of this, you see Bitcoin is down here. But if you look at the very top of the Bollinger Bands, I mean, not the Bollinger Bands, the Fibonacci retracement, you can see a price target right here of $454,303. Again, guys, that's $454,303. That's almost a $500,000 Bitcoin, guys. All right. That is my price target for Bitcoin this year, guys. I think that Bitcoin can hit $400,000. If not this year, it would definitely hit it next year sometime. All right, guys. This is something that could really happen, right? 2026 to 2027, I would say we're going to probably see that. Not this year, but guys, that's your price target, $400,000. All right. So anywhere from now until 2027, 2026, 2027, guys, we could probably be seeing some God candles or some Omega candle sticks on this chart. All right, look at that. $454,000. The fact that you can even see that price target there on the monthly time frame is like, that's some good stuff, guys. All right, so within the next couple of years, guys, we're gonna see Bitcoin going crazy. We're gonna see it going crazy. I'm gonna give it till 2027, 2028, and we're gonna see that price target for a fact. All right, 2030, I'm giving it $1 million Bitcoin. $1 million Bitcoin by 2030. All right. So guys, that's our video for today. All right, Bitcoin is going through a correction. HODL, hold on for dear life, and make sure your dollar cost averaging in. All right, dollar cost averaging. Okay. With that being said, this is Crypto Komet. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.